Welcome to Dr. Downey Sleep Inc. This is a segment on things you can do to help yourself sleep better at night, particularly if you're experiencing some insomnia. Every day I pretty much hear people ask me about things they can do to help them sleep better. So these are some very common sense techniques, but common sense, as they say, isn't so common. So what to do if you're not sleeping well? There's a few tips. One is reserve the bedroom for sleep and sex. That means you don't want to take your computer in there, your cell phone, other things like that, because those things stimulate you to be awake. And so short of having a cell phone in there for emergencies, you want to turn off your cell phone for things like Twitter updates and so forth. So, and you also don't want your computer, you don't want a TV in there. Which goes to the second thing. Again, remove a TV if the TV is bothering you. I can't tell you how many times people think a TV isn't bothering them, but I had a patient once tell me that when she took the TV out of her bedroom, she slept better. Now, that was obvious, except I never recommended that to her, and took a few times of seeing her before she solved the problem. Hate to admit it, but that happened. So you want to remove the TV from the bedroom. If the TV doesn't bother you, so you think, you can always bring it back in. You can trial and error. There's nothing set in stone about this stuff, so don't sort of chill out. I mean, that's the key with insomnia. You don't want to stress over this stuff, because that feeds insomnia. So just do yourself a favor, don't have those things in your bedroom. Third thing is, if noises exist in the bedroom or next to you, eliminate them. Don't eliminate the people that make the noise, obviously, but the people next door that are, if you know them, that are playing loud music, ask them to turn it down. It's a common courtesy to begin with, but it makes sense. It also interrupts your sleep, even if you don't think it does. Fix leaky pipes. The people have told me they couldn't sleep. I asked them if they had a drip in the bedroom from a pipe or something. They did. They fixed it. They got better. Again, common sense isn't so common. Next thing is, if the light intrudes into your bedroom, particularly in the summertime, you want to have a dark curtain. If you can afford to go get a dark curtain, you want to do that. You may have trouble waking up if you go to a hotel room because they have really dark curtains. Same concept applies. If you can't sleep, whatever you do, don't lie in bed. Why? Because you don't want to associate the bedroom with not sleeping. Now, this is common sense, but common sense isn't so common. One reason for this is, I hate to say it, but if you've ever vomited up food, you don't want to eat that food for dinner that night, maybe for a long time. Same thing goes with sleep. If you associate sleep with anxiety, you will begin to notice that sleep and stress early in the day don't mix. So you start thinking about, dang, tonight I'm going to go to bed, I'm not going to sleep, what am I going to do? Tension starts earlier and earlier. I've seen people literally wake up in the morning and start thinking about not sleeping that night and having to battle insomnia again. So the reason you want to not stay in bed if you're not sleeping is to avoid that conditioning. In the next video clip, I'm going to talk about the 20-20 method. Very important way to help extinguish the stress of insomnia. So thanks for tuning in this clip, but I want to share one last thing, as this cartoon depicts. How many times have I told you no coffee after September? We need to remember, and again, common sense isn't so common, coffee interrupts sleep. If it wakes you up, it can't put you to sleep. The two are they're not the same, they're incompatible. If it wakes you up, it can't put you to sleep. One small exception, and you may think this is an exception, you can do this to fall asleep, but something that can put you to sleep is alcohol. Why don't you want to drink in order to help yourself sleep, other than obviously the habit, and then you start drinking every day? Why wouldn't you want to drink? Drinking will put you to sleep, but it will fragment your sleep and give you nightmares. So the last thing you want to do is drink alcohol right before you go to sleep. So as alcohol is metabolized through the night, you'll wake up. So again, common sense isn't so common, avoid some of these common pitfalls, and I hope you sleep better. So look for us next time in a clip about the 20/20 method. If you want more information, go to our Facebook page at Dr. Downey Sleep Inc. or go to our Twitter page at Dr. Downey Sleep. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next clip.